Hello, and welcome to this lecture on the literature review. In this lesson, students will learn how to organize a literature review, how to summarize literature appropriately, and how to cite appropriately. The purpose of the literature review is to provide background information about your research topic, establish the importance of your topic, show you are familiar with the topic and the literature around your research, and to carve out a space for your research. A literature review should in general outline and highlight important trends in the research, identify the major theories or themes in the research literature, assess the strengths and weaknesses of individual studies, as well as the existing research as a whole, identify potential gaps in that knowledge, and establish the need for your research and future research. The literature review should be organized in the way that all papers are organized. It should have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. The introduction should provide an overview of the topic and issue at hand, identify your specific focus for that paper, establish the overall trends, themes, or theories in the literature, and identify your potential contribution. It should also outline the rest of the literature. The body should be organized by the theme, theories, or trends you identified in the introduction. It should summarize the literature by describing these themes, making claims and arguments about each theme, supporting each claim with evidence taken from the literature and reasons taken from the literature. It should respectfully identify holes or gaps in the literature and or provide a critique of that literature. And it should use direct quotes only in specific circumstances, otherwise just paraphrase succinctly. In general, I do not want you to summarize each article individually. Do not use the whole title of an article, the full names of authors. Simply make a claim and a reason and back that up with a citation or evidence from the literature. It should be organized around the theme and not individual articles. The conclusion should summarize the major findings and themes. Don't introduce any new material here. Focus on your topic. Revisit the major flaws or gaps in the literature, especially the ones you are hoping to fill with your particular research. And identify further areas of research, again, highlighting the areas that you're going to be pursuing. This is the part where you make the claim for how your particular research is going to contribute to the literature overall. Conclude by making the case for your research and connecting it to the literature and themes you have established. Alright, when citing, make sure you cite anytime you use someone else's ideas, when you paraphrase someone, or quote someone. Citations in ASA can be formatted in the following ways, and APA is very similar to this, but I'm going to focus on ASA here. An example here is world systems scholars theorize that core countries and transnational corporations seek to exploit natural resources and low-wage labor of peripheral countries. And here I cite two articles or two books, Wallerstein, 1994, and Arrighi, 2002. Again with the parentheses, last name, year, semicolon, next author, year for the second article. Another way is to put the author and year up front, so we could say Klein, parentheses 2009, argues that crises, especially economic crises, represent an opportunity for the IMF and other banks to push for neoliberal market reforms. Last we have, however, Chong and Lopez de Salinas, comma, maintain that this is not the case. And again, here we have the parentheses 1995 and the page number if you want to include it that way. So these are ways we can cite using ASA. And again, APA is very similar, but you should make sure you follow up with the APA style guide if you have any questions. Alright, that's all for this lecture. Thank you for watching.